Alright, an 11 seed matchup here in the first four between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Pitt Panthers. The winner moves on to face the Iowa State Cyclones, the 6th seed in the first round. First of all, for Mississippi State, they finished 8th in the SEC this year, a really tough league overall. 21-12 this year for the Bulldogs, much better than people expected them to be this year. The Bulldogs are all about defense. This is the 6th best team in the nation in terms of defensive efficiency. They love to play slow, grind it out basketball games, limit possessions, really make teams work on both sides of the ball. On offense, this team really focuses on ball movement and trying to get good shots. They play at an incredibly slow pace, as you would imagine, as being a defensive first team. Their star player is Tolu Smith, the forward who's averaging around 16 points per game. He's incredibly physical, does all of his scoring from inside the paint. He's been terrific for Mississippi State this year. The biggest problem for this Bulldog squad is they cannot shoot the three ball. Just 27% for Mississippi State as a team throughout the year. That's not going to cut it. That's probably their biggest bugaboo going into the NCAA tournament. On the flip side of things, the Pitt Panthers come into this game. They finish 5th in the ACC, 22-11 on the season. Another team that exceeded expectations this year. Contrary to Mississippi State, Pitt is all about offense. They're the 24th best offense in America in terms of offensive efficiency. This team loves to move the ball. They love to take threes. They take a lot of them so far this year. This team is led by their guard-forward duo in Jamarius Burton and Blake Hinson, an inside-out game. The two of them are their leading scorers. They do the majority of the scoring and facilitating for Pitt. The Panthers are average defensively, nothing really to write home about on that end, but you're not going to absolutely beat them up on that side of the basketball. Problem for Pitt is they just haven't been able to close out close games throughout the season. They've lost a lot of close ones that they could have had down the stretch. If they had won some of them, their resume would probably look a lot better, and they'd probably have a much higher seed going into this tournament. Now, in terms of the matchup here, these two teams couldn't be more different than one another. Mississippi State loves defense. They love to slow it down. Pitt loves offense. They love to speed it up. It's a complete contrast of styles here in the first four. Pretty unique in the NCAA tournament. Very excited to watch the Tolu Smith versus Blake Hinson matchup in the post. I think that is going to be very big in this game and deciding it. I do think in the end that Pitt's style is going to win out. I think Pitt manages to hit more shots than this Mississippi State team that has struggled to score for a lot of this year. I think Pitt takes it. I think they move on to face Iowa State. Give me the Pitt Panthers to move on into the bracket and get into the field of 64. Do you want to win your March Madness bracket pool? Do you want to not only beat your friends, but humiliate them? If that sounds good to you, subscribe down below because we are previewing all 36 first-round games of the NCAA tournament and give you the info you need to crush your friends and dominate your bracket pool.